it!
Stop resisting right now.
No! Damn it!
Stop resisting.
I'm not going to resist.
You are. You're doing it right now. Give me your hand.
On August 5th, 2025, a family dispute escalated after Jake's mother stepped in and was arrested during a confrontation with police. As officers interviewed both sides, the situation grew more complicated.
I'm Jake's mom. Jake is my son. You arrested him for... I'm going to, because this is my son. This is his
have no
house.
business being here.
Yes, I do. My son
is
told
not
me to
your
come
house.
here. Yes, it is.
It's not your house.
Well, look in his
You don't live
look
here.
in
You
his
have no
will.
business trespassing.
She does not live here.
She does live here.
She does not live here. She's a
does.
girlfriend. Okay.
She lives here.
Okay.
No.
You can.
She resides here.
To go over here and
Yes,
say
I
anything.
do. She does not live here. You do not. She has no authority. My son.
Your son is an adult.
My son told me to come over here because you.
Do you have stuff in there that you have to listen? Okay. Hey,
What are your grounds?
you're gonna listen to exactly what I'm telling her, okay? If she changes the locks, seeing how you reside here, you are
She does
allowed
not
to break the
reside here.
windows
She
or
pays
whatever
no
you
rent
gotta
or
do
anything.
to get inside, okay?
You guys, I'm getting a lawyer. Okay.
That's
Where are you
fine.
going?
I'm getting a lawyer.
Do you have to get your stuff?
I have my stuff in there.
Go ahead.
Everything.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you touched me.
You're under arrest.
Oh,
You're under arrest.
stop
resisting.
it!
Stop resisting right now.
No! Damn it!
Stop resisting.
I'm not going to resist.
You are. You're doing it right now. Give me your hand.
Stop.
Now you're under
I'm
arrest for
going-
battery on a law enforcement officer.
I did not battery. Are you kidding me?
You cannot touch me.
Okay, I went into the
You cannot touch me. Do you understand me?
You touched me first.
I have the authority.
Well,
You do not.
Tell me that first.
No.
Please.
No. You have absolutely no right to come over here
I am not
at
gonna
all.
hurt you. I was told.
No, you're not going now because you're going to jail for a felony.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay, you guys.
Then
Stop it.
you can call your lawyer. How about that?
Okay, stop it. I need my purse and my wallet.
Stand up.
Okay, I need my purse.
No, you ain't getting nothing.
Thanks. You're welcome. Call my husband. I did.
You did this.
You know what? No. Stop. Just can we talk for a minute?
No.
I did
Talking
not.
is over.
No,
Oh, I
talking's
barely even.
over with.
Stop. I'm
Don't.
gonna,
Don't
stop
do it.
No.
Don't do it.
I'm having pain here. Stop. Stop it.
Pain is what you're going to have if you don't comply. So stop it.
Okay. Can we just discuss this? Okay. Stop.
Do you have any
I
guns or
have a
weapons?
wallet. I do not. I'm a nurse, midwife. I work at the hospital. I take care of all your babies.
Let's see.
Okay. I can't.
Step up. We're
No,
not
I
going too
can't.
far.
I can't. I don't have a hip that does this.
You don't have
Stop
what?
it. My hip.
Okay, what's that?
I can't.
We'll hold you. We're not going to let you
You
fall.
know what? Please don't arrest me.
Oh, it's too
No,
late.
you have no
Stop
right to
it.
put your hands on me.
I didn't.
When I tell you to stop,
All I
you
did
stop.
was to push away. I'm sorry.
can't do that. Nope.
But you scared me.
I scared you?
Yeah, because you put your hands on me. I didn't understand
When
that.
I tell you to stop, you stop. There's no question. When you put your hands on me, that's a felony. Get in the car.
I didn't mean to. I said I'm sorry.
Go ahead, get up there. We're not going to let you fall.
Stop it. Okay, please.
Get your foot in.
Please. Oh my God.
You literally have no authority to be here at all.
Okay, I didn't know that. I mean, he told me.
I was trying to tell you that, and then you wanted to
But
take
he
off.
called me because I was going to just get my purse and leave. I was just going to get my purse and take the cat and go.
Okay, well.
I didn't mean to.
Because
I
now you're causing my
reacted.
problems because your son called you.
I know,
told
no,
him
no.
not to. It's like he's 31 years old. He doesn't
Can
need mommy.
Can you just take one hand? I'm not going to hurt you.
No.
Please.
You're under arrest and you're going to jail. Okay. You're going to jail for a felony.
Okay.
You cannot.
I
I can
don't-
put my hands on you. You cannot put your hands on me.
I didn't mean to. I reacted because I was afraid. Okay.
Well,
I did
don't
not.
tell you. I don't know what to
didn't
tell
mean
you.
to do that. I reacted because those kind of situations. If someone touches me, I react.
And I understand
it makes me
that.
panic.
I
But
understand
did
that,
not-
but I am a
did
fully
not-
dressed law enforcement officer.
I would not have.
Okay, because when I tell you stop, don't go anywhere.
Okay, and then
you
I
resist
did,
it-
and then
No.
I did. After you told me, and then I was going
Ma'am,
back in the
I'm not
house.
arguing with you anymore. I'm not. This is not up for debate. When I tell you to do something, I'm here for a lawful reason. When I tell you to do something, you are required to do it. Failing to do so is a crime.
I'm sorry. I was.
So that's
all I
what's
was doing
happening.
was I wanted to get my purse.
Okay. Well, you could have said there, hey, can we go and get my purse calmly? And I said, yeah,
You know
let's
what?
go in
She
and get the
said
purse.
really horrible things to me, and I.
She has every right.
Okay, but he
Your son is a drunk.
I know he is.
He's got a serious problem
He
he
does.
needs to take care of.
He has a very serious
Moreover,
problem.
that He's getting physical with her.
Well, I don't know what happened, and I told her she should have walked away a long time ago. I told her I was totally in support of her with all of this.
Right, and we explained that. We went over that.
I have sweat rolling down my face.
Okay, we went over that. Okay, and also.
Can you take this off?
No, man.
Just, I have sweat rolling. You know.
Okay, I got him sweat all over.
Okay, come on.
All right. So if you can put your.
Well, I have my phone there.
I'm not going to leave your phone
You
here.
have my
I'm going to grab your
stuff?
phone. I'm going to grab your hat. I'm going to grab your purse in there. Is there anything else of yours that's in
Is
there?
there anything else that I can do before? I mean, I really don't want to go to this.
You also committed a crime of criminal trespass, going into a place that you have no business
I
being.
had my purse.
You were not
my
invited.
son gave me right. My
No, he
son,
didn't. No,
you
he did.
heard
I
him.
was standing there. He said,
He said, "Mom, come over."
Yeah, he doesn't need mommy. He's a grown adult.
No, but that was
You know what's
because
more concerning, even with all this, bearing all this, or let's say this didn't happen, what's more concerning to me is that he's an airline pilot.
I know.
That has a
I know.
drinking problem that also flies armed.
I know.
Holy shit.
I know.
I mean,
But
bills are going off like somebody needs to tell his
She
job.
has issues too. This is
I'm not saying
this
she
goes
doesn't.
this goes both ways.
I'm sure it does. It always does.
And yeah, did he need to be drinking last night? No, I would have come over here this morning.
Right.
Please, just can you take one off for?
No, ma'am.
Because I'm sweating like a pig.
No, ma'am. We'll crank
Please,
the
you know
AC
what?
up and get
I
some
take
AC.
such good care of like all these women, like your
Okay.
like people like your wife and all of these things, and then I get just no respect.
Well, respect goes two ways. It goes two
No,
ways.
but I didn't.
And when I say do something, you do it. There's no
I know I
question
did.
about
I
it.
turned and I was like,
Okay.
you know,
Put your leg in.
No, listen, you have so much other stuff.
You're right. And
You
for
do,
you to
and
come
I'm
over here
sorry
causing
to do this.
problems,
I
you had
didn't,
no right to
I
do
didn't
that.
come here to cause problems. I came here to just get the cat and go.
Okay.
That's
All
the only reason
let me
I
turn the
came.
AC up. You got a purse apparently in there. Is your AC cranked up?
Yeah.
Your daughters, you know, not
What hospital do you work at?
No.
Huh?
You know, because it's like I do a lot of stuff. I have a lot of law enforcement that I see.
Well,
And women, you know.
the way you acted just now, I would say
All-
that you have absolutely no respect for us.
Oh no, I do, and so does my son. And all I wanted to do was go in and get my purse and the cat. That was it. And I wouldn't change the locks because you said don't change the locks.
From our perspective, because we know there's a gun in there. I know that.
I don't know that though. I don't know. I thought
How
you
do
took
we
the
know that
gun.
you don't know that?
No, I thought you took the gun.
No, we can't just take because he didn't use it or threaten to use it on anybody.
Okay,
so
but
we can't take
I don't
it,
know
but-
where the gun is. I don't care about the gun. I'm not gonna.
But we
I would
don't.
never,
We don't know that.
I know, but you know the thing
We
is,
don't know you.
You
I don't-
touched me and I responded. I didn't mean to touch you. I'm sorry I touched you.
But when you started making a beeline for the front door,
No, I
And
get
I told
it.
you,
I
no,
know.
no,
I
you
read
can't go
this
in there.
stuff in the news. Like I said, all I wanted was the cat and my purse. My daughter is getting married. I'm supposed to be on a plane in like 20 hours,
yeah.
and I'm supposed to be going up to Pittsburgh. And like this is bad enough to deal with Jake.
And I do understand that. I really do. But I mean, this situation.
And if you would have said, if you do not leave, I will arrest you. You did not say that.
That was the
to
next
me.
words that are coming out of my
I wish you
mouth.
would have said that because then I would have said, could you go in
But
and
you
get
were-
my cat?
But we were
Could
trying
you
to
go
tell
in
you
and
you
get
had no
my
right to
purse?
be here, and
And-
you
but-
kind of just got upset, and then you was like, well, I'm going to get my purse, and you made a beeline for the front door. You know what I'm saying?
But I was going to just get my purse.
I know that.
I know, but I would
don't
not.
know
I would
that.
never hurt you.
I don't know that.
I know, but you make it like I chopped your arm off or something.
No,
and
I didn't say you chopped my arm. I didn't say you physically hurt me.
Okay.
But you put your hands on a law enforcement officer that is in your duly
I didn't even
authorized
put
place
my
to be.
hand on you. It was
You
like
sure did.
the back of my hand. Do you have it on video?
Yep.
Okay. It was the back of my hand, just pushing you to my response.
Okay.
Okay, why are you taking a picture of me?
Just document there's no injuries.
Okay, I'm sweating like a pig and I have heat
Plus
exhaustion.
no injuries. I'm sweating too.
Okay,
and I got all this
I
stuff
have
on.
heat exhaustion. Okay.
Okay.
I'm smart enough to know that with my medical degree.
You're also in an AC car, and I'm standing out
There's
here.
no
nodding.
AC in here. There's nothing in here.
Well, if you put your face by the
There's no AC.
grate.
I'm sorry. And my mouth is dry, my pulse is up, and the medical provider, like, they left me here. Like, you would never do this to a dog. I'm a midwife with police practitioner. I am AC. But, you know, they left me, and you wouldn't leave a dog in here like that.
The AC is on, man.
The AC is not going. Come in here and feel it. Come in here and feel it. They did this because they're mean.
If vitals are all stable, what do you want to do?
If everything's stable, just take her to jail.
Okay.
No, I want to go to the hospital. I'm having chest pain.
If
Okay.
we'll take you down to Port Charlotte.
I am a medical provider.
She probably had chest pain because her sternum. She wasn't paying any attention to it. So I kept shaking her. She wasn't responding, so I pushed her back. Get the sternum broke. That's probably why she had chest pain.
It's the jailitis.
I doubt they're going to remove the hand. I doubt they're going to do that.
Yeah, that
There
this
is
is.
matter one of us.
Oh, I did not batter. You stop it. You stop it.
When you put your hands on me, that's called
Wait,
battery.
you put your hands and you battered me.
I'm allowed to.
Okay, I
I'm
didn't
allowed
know
to put my
that.
hands
I
on
had
you.
no interaction with police officers. I pushed you away because you scared me.
Okay.
Yeah, from here, if
He scared
she
me.
did deal with the whole cardiac thing, she'd have to go to Gulf Coast from here, but as close as appropriate facility.
That's fine.
But I don't.
That's fine.
Okay. We're going to get your vitals real quick. I got her info in there. Awesome.
Let me ask him.
You have Amy's info already? Blood pressure's a little high, nothing crazy, and she's sinus attack at 120, which is completely understandable in the situation. I don't see anything.
Central 512. Can I go ahead and just give her her DL number and you can just put it in the CAD for me? Now she's saying her blood pressure is elevated. I don't know if I can make it to the jail and this and that. She's going up for a lawsuit is what she's trying to do. So, and I don't want to be liable if something happens back there. She said my blood pressure's elevated.
Well, she was just checked out by ambulance.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to go to the hospital.
Right.
That was 2 seconds ago.
Yep.
I mean, I start going to the jail. If she says, oh, I think I'm going to pass out, stop, I'll call you mess again.
Okay.
I'm like, we're done.
Okay.
And we've had some fights recently where he's gotten kind of aggressive and his hands on me. And so last night, after that fight, he's like, all right, I'm gonna be better, I'm not gonna, drink anymore. And then I went to work yesterday and I got home and he was wasted. I was like, what is going on? What are we doing here? And then we got into another fight and I somehow got, he was preventing me from leaving the house. He took my phone. I had to come back here with my sister to go get it, and even then, she had to go into the house because she's like, all right, I'm gonna wait inside the car, if you need me, I'll go inside. Anyway, we finally got the phone. I slept at my sister's house. I'm like, okay, I have work tomorrow, I need to at least be able to get my clothes. So I went in here, and of course he's still drunk. He blew up all of my family's phones, and I was like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. This is our new plan. We're not getting married anymore. If you want to continue to work on things, whatever. But then he was preventing me from leaving again. He was pushing me. He was screaming at me. And then he has this gun in this little safe thing, just this little bag. He ran over to the office to go get it. And he's threatening to kill himself. And if I leave or if I dump him, and he didn't pull it out. But
What's that for?
I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
I just want to give it a go and get my stuff from inside
So
I can leave.
today, you stayed at your sister's last night, right?
Yeah.
You came back today
To get clothes.
to get close and you let him know that you guys are no longer getting married,
Yes.
and et cetera, et cetera. He prevented you from leaving, he shoved you, and then he went to go get a gun and threatened to kill himself? Is that
He
correct?
said that he was gonna kill himself if I left.
Did he hold the gun in his hand?
No, it's in this this bag, this carrying bag.
Okay.
Because he just completed FFDO training. He's actually an airline pilot,
Okay.
and yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to get him in trouble.
No, you're good. Listen.
I just want to get my stuff.
I got you. You guys are obviously in a romantic relationship, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, what? So when you got here, describe that situation. So you came here. You told him you just want to call off the wedding and everything, right? And then you tried leaving. He
was
block the
blocking
entrance?
the door. He wouldn't allow me to leave.
Okay.
And then
Did you tell him get out of my way? I want to leave.
yes.
And what did he
And
say?
he was like, no, I'm not allowing you to. I'm like, all right, well then I'm gonna call the cops.
And what happened with that? You called and then it came in as a 911 hang up. You said
I know.
it was a mistake.
I know, because he's like, okay, and then he started to back off. I'm like, okay, so just let me get my stuff then. And then he after I hung up, I feel like he doesn't take me seriously when I tell him things. And then I hung up, and then he started to do it again. And I'm like, Jacob, let me get my stuff. Stop, or I'm gonna call. And then he was doing it again, and then that's when I called for a second time.
Okay. And when describe the shoving. When did that happen?
The actual shoving happened like a couple days ago.
Well, today. He put his
Today.
hands on you today, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Describe that to me.
So he didn't like shove me to the ground. Like the other day, he shoved me so hard I fell to the ground.
Did he put his hands on you?
Somewhat. I wouldn't say that he shoved me to the ground today.
Either he put his hands on you, or he didn't.
He somewhat did.
Okay. Describe it to me, please. You're not getting him in trouble. You're just telling me what happened.
I know. He maybe like grabbed my shoulders.
Grab your shoulders. Okay. And was that during the you're not leaving thing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Does he know we're here?
Yeah. I told him that I was calling, and then of course he was like, "Oh, okay," and he sat down on the couch.
He's drunk right now.
Yeah.
Drunk enough to where he's like intoxicated to the point where he's not gonna be able to communicate to me.
I think he'd be able to communicate with you. But I
He's
saw
not gonna do
there was
anything.
like a bottle of like Havana Club in
He's
the
not gonna be
trash.
stupid with that gun or anything, right?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna go talk.
It came in from an iPhone.
Hey, sir, can you come to the door? You have any weapons on you, right?
No.
Awesome. Come on out. Talk to me. What's going on, brother? Can I just pat you down, make sure you ain't got none? Thank you. Hey, I'm Alex. How are you?
Jake.
Hey, nice to meet you, Jacob. What's going on, Jake, man?
You mind stepping over here, bud? Thanks.
Whatever you need. So what happened today? What's going on? Why are we here?
I'm not really sure.
Not sure?
I'm
Obviously, a fight occurred, right?
no.
So we heard.
Typical stuff, arguments, typical stuff. So
You guys going through a breakup, or what's going on?
just typical arguments. I don't know. Typical conversations. I don't know.
How intoxicated are you right now? I can smell it. You enough to where you can have a good conversation with me?
I don't know.
You know where you're at right now?
So why are you guys here?
Well, we're here to investigate a domestic, okay? That's your girl, right? Fiance. Okay. She called. We're here. Okay.
Okay.
Obviously something happened between you guys.
Arguments, yeah.
Yeah.
Typical stuff.
Okay. What about putting hands on each other? Anything like that?
No.
Okay. It's okay that you're because I have a I have a follow-up question to it. You're not in trouble. You're allowed to drink in your own home.
Am I being detained? Or
Yeah. Oh,
anything?
100% you're being detained. Yeah. 100%.
Am I under arrest?
You're being detained. I'm asking you questions. I'm gonna read you.
Last night, yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Do you feel like your intoxication is at a level to where you can get you cannot give me a sworn statement, like an accurate account of the events?
I can, yeah.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Do you know the meaning of perjury?
Yeah.
All right. Took a while. I'm just going to explain it. Just make sure. Perjury can be committed by telling lies or omitting information while under oath. Perjury is a crime in the state of Florida. What that basically means is lying to a law enforcement officer while under oath. Do you understand?
I know what it is.
All right. So prior to taking this sworn statement, I'm going to place you under oath. Can you please raise your right hand?
I've done it before.
Can you please raise your right hand? Do you
Sure.
swear or affirm the statement that you're about to give me is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we're in reference to a domestic that occurred between you and your fiance. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or my fiance, yes.
Yes.
So she was not here yesterday, last night. And then she showed up here and she was blasting me. She was so rude and so mean, and we got into an argument. There's nothing that I would say that's. She yelled at me. She was so rude today. My sister's getting married on Friday. I'm supposed to be there on Thursday.
Did she put her hands on you?
Yeah, of course. She always does.
She put her hands on you. Today. So I talked to her. She did confirm both that he blocked her from leaving. He did put his hands on her, but she says it was more in a way. She started going the way of like. All right, let me get a picture of her real quick. And do you mind Snow? Actually, could Snow do paperwork and take pictures real quick while I take care of this?
Yeah, we can hook them. And then once you get in the car, we can start the paperwork. If you have any form, I'll print out my car, but we can do all the other stuff.
I appreciate it. All right. Cool.
All right, I'm being arrested. So
Right there.
thank you.
Do you have a?
Yeah.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Mhm.
Left mine in the car. Appreciate you. There you go. All right. Got some shoes for you? Got shoes?
Can I get shoes?
Yeah, absolutely. Got like slippers or something.
So
that
why
slide on?
am I being arrested?
Because you're the primary aggressor in a domestic.
A domestic?
Yeah.
For what?
We're putting your hands on your girl.
Okay, so what's going to happen is, so we're placing him under arrest, okay, because we found him to be the primary aggressor in here. And I know, in the state of Florida, I know you don't want him to go to jail or anything, but in the state of Florida, anytime there is a domestic violence, no matter how little or anything like that, the state of Florida takes over, and we're the ones that decide, who to prosecute on in domestic violence related issues, because with domestic violence, it's always the first time, and then it always gets worse, progressively worse. And so that's why in the state of Florida, we have to do something. We can't.
What did he say?
Well, he said absolutely nothing happened. He says, no, we had an argument, but absolutely nothing happened. But clearly, he's obviously intoxicated now. But he's saying, no, we're getting married, and we're under stress because of married, and my sister's getting married this weekend, so we're all stressed out about that. But it was just a simple argument. And she's like, she didn't stay here last night, but she came back today. Yeah, he made it all nonchalant, like nothing happened, or anything. So, and that could be one. Obviously, sounds like from what you're saying, he's got a problem with alcohol that he needs to address and take care of. Did you take everything out of his pockets?
He's got nothing.
I didn't look at that yet.
Okay, I'll make sure.
We'll start filling out the paperwork before you go,
Okay.
and then we'll.
Before I go?
Yeah, because we need that
We need the
for the
fine
jail.
form.
Yeah, we need the vine form and
All right.
stuff. So, if she gets here, you don't want her here, you don't have to let her in. You can tell her to leave. If she refuses to leave, you can call us and we can make her leave.
Okay.
But I don't know if just you know about his drinking and stuff like that, or. Yeah.
I spoke to her on the phone last night, and I spoke to her on the phone with him in person. And he was wasted. And I told her everything, aside from the hands and physical part. But she said that this has been going on for a long time. And she's like, before he got into this home, because this is his first home, he was living with her in Cape. And she said that she would find like bottles in his drawer, and she would try and hide it from him or from her. And she said, Jacob,
Need help? Please don't be afraid to call us. I know this is not the outcome that you wanted to happen, but it really is for your safety.
I know.
It really is, because like, when he's that different person, who knows what he can do? Who knows he's like, oh, she's gonna leave me. Well, no, I'm gonna kill her and myself. It's happened. I mean, I can't tell you how many times it's happened here. We get murder-suicide where they kill the spouse or the girlfriend, and then they kill themselves.
And I've threatened to leave him.
Yeah. So I'm not saying that's what he's going to do. I'm not trying to scare you into that. I'm just saying
No.
why these laws are put into place to help prevent that kind of thing from happening. And hopefully he's not that kind of guy. Hopefully that's not going to happen, but
Yeah.
we don't know. So if you have any questions, just give us a
My
shout.
sister.